Hey everybody, it's Stephenie Fitt. I hope you're having a great day. I want to share with you something new to me. I've been doing this for quite a few months now, but I've been working out since I was about 12, and this whole concept is kind of fun and novel. It's called rucking, and yeah, humans have been walking with weighted packs on their backs forever and ever and ever. And the military, of course, uses manpower to transport all sorts of equipment. And so, of course, this isn't a new thing. I backpack miles and miles and miles on trails throughout Colorado and throughout the Rockies elsewhere. And I never thought about recreating with weight on my back just around my neighborhood. So let me tell you how I got started and where I am now, and make a couple of suggestions. I tend to be long-winded. I'm going to try to make this quick so that you can get on your way and start rucking yourself. If you're newbie to this, it's really important to know that rucking doesn't have to look fancy. It doesn't have to be expensive. You don't need much to get started. You just need a good pair of shoes and some sort of a backpack and some weights. Rucking provides all the benefits of running without the pounding on the pavement. You do hike or walk with the weight on your back, but you don't have that same pounding. So it's really low impact. It's really great for people with issues with joints, or for people who are just tired of the same old thing that they've done for years but want the same benefits. It's also great for strength training. So those of you who are tired of the gym and want to be outside more, you can get strength benefits from rucking. Okay, so basically we've agreed rucking is just walking with weight on your back or a weighted vest. How I started was with an old backpack. I got one of my son's old backpacks. This is the exact one I use, nothing fancy. It's rips and tears and all of that. And then I got a couple of dumbbells. Okay, I used 215s to start. Come to find out that's a little heavy to start with, but I didn't know. And then I wrapped them individually, one towel per weight. So I wrapped them really carefully because you don't want the weights banging into your spine. That's not appropriate. It's not safe. Okay, we want to be safe. I do recommend possibly going lighter at first. Maybe for you, it might be a 10-pound dumbbell. Maybe it might be a 5. Maybe you start with a 20. You kind of have to figure that out. A simple Google of rucking can give you some guidelines of where to start for your body frame and your fitness level. I figured I could handle, because I backpack. I try to go ultralight. I'm not always successful in that. So I've had packs as heavy as 25 or 30 pounds. So I figured I could handle 30 pounds to start. So that's where I got that. But make sure you wrap them up. They sit low in a backpack. I just put the towels, the towel wrapped dumbbells in the backpack. They sit low, which is not ideal. You'll notice after time that it's better to have the pack the weight more distributed in the pack. But this is a great place to start. You don't know if you're going to like it. You don't know if you're going to enjoy it. Might as well go low tech, low cost, and try it out. So I used this system, this cheap system. I used it for a couple months before I decided, okay, I'm committed. I love this idea. I put it on every time I walk the dogs, which is once, maybe twice a day. Sometimes I go on longer walks on my own, but most of the time I do it with my dogs, and it just ramps up that experience, that exercise experience. Once I decided I was ready to commit, that this is for me, this is what I want to do, then I searched around, and there are all sorts of rucksacks or rucking backpacks available out there. Some people like the weighted vests where there's weight on the front and the back. I chose to go with a ruck sack or I don't even know if you call it a rucksack, but equipment that is back only, because that's traditionally how it's been done. Plus, it'll train me for my backpacking in the summertime. So I decided to go with Go Ruck. I have no affiliation with them. Go check them out. Maybe they are great for you. Maybe you find something else that's better for you. What I like is it's low profile. So it's this little pack. And the plate The plates you can buy separately, and I started with a 20-pound plate, so I actually went down in weight when I purchased my Ruck. And I like how they're multi-use, right? You can use them around your workout area as well for other things, but they slide really nicely into this little envelope compartment, and then it goes on your back. See if I can do this seated. It's great core work. By the way, rucking is great for the core as well. Like a hidden benefit I didn't even think about, but of course you've got to stabilize that weight on your back. And away I go. I'm about ready now to invest in a 30-pound weight. I like this setup because you can switch in and out the weights. They go as heavy as 45, I think through GoRuck. Check me on that. They might go heavier. But of course, you want to go up in weight over time, get experience rucking before you jump to heavier weights. People can ruck around neighborhoods, trails. Anywhere you can walk, you can ruck. And maybe now that you've heard about it, you're going to see it. I see a couple guys when I'm out with my ruck on, they've got their backpacks, their multi-day backpacks, like the backpacking backpacks, loaded to practice for their backpacking. And I have one of those. I could use that as well. This is just simple to grab and run, and it fits over my down coat. I've taken it out in pouring rain, in snow. I've taken it in mud and dirt. It cleans up well. So rucking gives you tons of benefits. It's novel. It's something new for maybe some of you. It gets you outside, that vitamin D, that fresh air, and you meet really cool people out and about. So I highly recommend it. I'll post a couple links down below in the comments area. I'd love to hear your experiences with ruck. If that's something that you'd like to try, start slow. And then with time, you'll be able to get really good weight on that back of yours and get going. Until next time, everyone, peace out.